service platforms leading to fears of censorship and violation of free speech rights. The case was initiated by a young law student, Shreya Singhal, who challenged the constitutionality of this provision, arguing that it stifled free expression guaranteed under the Indian Constitution. The Supreme Court of India became a critical arena where the value of individual rights clashed with government regulations. As the arguments unfolded, the courtroom buzzed with anticipation. The judges pondered over the balance between maintaining public order and safeguarding fundamental freedoms. In its decision, the Supreme Court struck down Section 66A, declaring it unconstitutional. This monumental ruling resonated with advocates for free speech, marking a victory against arbitrary censorship. The court emphasized that expressions, even if disagreeable or offensive to some, lie at the heart of democratic discourse, echoing the sentiment that a vibrant democracy is enriched by a diversity of opinions and ideas. The aftermath of the ruling reverberated throughout the nation, inspiring a renewed conversation about digital rights and the freedom to express oneself online. Citizens felt empowered to voice their thoughts and dissent, without the looming threat of legal repercussions. However, the ruling also sparked discussions about the need for comprehensive laws that protect free speech while preventing abuse and hate speech, as the absence of adequate legal frameworks could lead to unintended consequences. The Shreya Singhal v. Union of India case serves as a beacon of hope for advocates of free expression and digital rights worldwide. It not only reinforced the notion that free speech is a cornerstone of democracy, but also set a precedent for future legal battles surrounding online expression. Ultimately, this landmark ruling represents a critical moment in India's legal history, reminding society of the importance of protecting individual freedoms in an age of rapidly evolving technology. Did you know that the Shreya Singhal v. Union of India case in 2015 led to the striking down of Section 66A of the IT Act, which was deemed unconstitutional for being overly broad and vague? Today we're going to discuss a landmark case that played a crucial role in shaping the digital rights landscape in India. Shreya Singhal v. Union of India is a case that has far-reaching implications for free speech and online expression. In this video, we'll delve into the details of the case, explore its significance, and examine its impact on Indian democracy. The Shreya Singhal case is a testament to the power of individual activism and resistance against government overreach. Shreya Singhal, a young law student, took on the mighty Union of India in a fight to protect our fundamental rights. Her bravery and determination inspired a nation, and her case paved the way for a more robust discussion on digital rights in India. At its core, the Shreya Singhal case is about the delicate balance between government regulation and individual freedoms. It raises important questions about the role of the state in policing online expression and the need for safeguards to prevent censorship and abuse of power. Prior to the Shreya Singhal case, Section 66A of the Information Technology Act was widely used to police online speech. The provision was intended to prevent offensive content, but its vague and overbroad language made it a tool for harassment and intimidation. The section gave the police sweeping powers to arrest individuals for allegedly posting offensive content, and it led to a culture of fear and self-censorship among online users. Section 66A was enacted in 2008, and it was touted as a measure to prevent cybercrime and online harassment. However, its implementation was marked by a lack of transparency and accountability. The police and other law enforcement agencies often used the provision to settle scores with political opponents, dissidents, and critics of the government. Despite its good intentions, Section 66A became a Frankenstein's monster, and it needed to be stopped. Shreya Singhal's case was the catalyst for change, and it marked a turning point in the struggle for digital rights in India. On 20th of November 2012, two girls, Shaheen Dada and Reenu Srinivasan, were arrested in Mumbai for posting comments on Facebook criticizing the shutdown of the city following the demise of Shiv Sena leader Bal Thackeray. The girls were charged under Section 66A, and they were released only after public outcry and protests. This incident sparked widespread outrage, and it drew attention to the arbitrary and excessive use of Section 66A. Shreya Singhal, who was then a law student, was deeply disturbed by this incident. She saw an opportunity to challenge the constitutionality of Section 66A and filed a petition in the Supreme Court. Her petition argued that the provision was violative of Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution, which